speaks English, right? My Dutch is really, really bad.
So, do you feel like a rock star? Because you're a kind of a rock star.
Well, I feel like, I feel like nerds are the new rock stars. Who's a nerd here?
So I see a lot of nerds.
You have a good eye. Yeah. No, it never gets old. I grew up in a very small town in America, and to think that someday I would come to visit the Netherlands would just have been a dream, like a ridiculous pipe dream. But not only to come here and then see there's people who even know who I am, or might have read my books, it's just surreal and hard to believe.
What was your opinion about Holland before you get here?
We'd always heard about like windmills and wooden shoes.
Sorry.
No,
there's an American, so we do our normal shoes.
My biggest impression of Holland, I love sports, and I love watching Olympic sports, and I love football or soccer or whatever you call it. Soccer? So I'm very, very familiar with the color orange, with your speed skaters, and I'm very familiar with the soccer player Robin. I saw him live. He came to America and played in an exhibition game. So I think through sports I've gotten to know a lot about your country.
Yeah. You love ice skating as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Speed skating.
I thought only Dutch people liked it. But
I love to watch it. I'm not very good at it, but I love watching it in the Olympics.
Yeah, yesterday you was in Amsterdam. What do you think of Amsterdam?
Amsterdam's awesome.
Yeah? There are a lot of people from Rotterdam, so it's always kind of Ajax, Feyenoord, that are the two big ones. And there in Den Haag there's also a football club, but I don't know the name of it.
So who's a Rotterdam fan?
Oh my God.
Who's an Amsterdam? Well, we were only there for one day, but we walked around. We went to the Rijksmuseum. Did I say it right? But yeah, a lovely city. And now we're excited to be in The Hague for a couple of days. So.
Did you get new ideas to write a novel?
Always my mind is just constantly, like if I see a weird person or a cool looking building or
a nerd.
or nerds,
yeah,
or something scary or anything, it's constantly triggering ideas.
In the first part of this interview I will ask some general questions and some personal questions.
Okay.
The second part it's about places to go, ja of mind. Okay. The first question a lot of people were interested in, how do you write a novel? How do you start? Because in the beginning there's nothing.
Yeah. Does anyone here want to be a writer? Write books someday? Okay, cool. Well, it's when I was a kid.
Sorry, try to be a little bit quiet, please.
When I was a kid, I would read books like crazy. I mean, that was just my favorite thing to do. And so I started writing stories when I was really young. And they were all just really, really stupid, lame stories. But I knew that I loved doing it. But when you write a novel, it usually just starts with a basic premise, a basic idea, and I'll sit down and just kind of brainstorm and maybe jot out.
Brainstorm with yourself or with others.
I'll think of like anything that pops in my head about this one idea.
Yeah.
I'll write it down. But usually I just start writing from the beginning and it just flows, kind of comes out of my brain.
And where do you write?
I write either in my library, in my house, or I'll go to a coffee shop or a bookstore.
Okay.
Use a laptop.
And do you write from 9 till 6, or how do you do that?
No, I usually go in spurts. So, maybe in the morning I'll write for a couple hours and then take a break and see a movie or something. Wow. Very impressive. Yeah. I can't write for more than like 2 hours.
Voor mij een vraag in mijn folder.
And are you
Voor mij misschien een vraag
Are
in
there
mijn folder.
always ideas? Is there always a plan?
I have too many ideas.
Okay. So you can write.
More ideas.
Wat zijn ook meningen in?
Yeah, we people reactions on the screen.
I see people asking about Dylan O'Brien.
These are a lot of questions for you. So maybe you can choose one.
Well, I'll tell you about, speaking of Dylan O'Brien,
It's fully
do you guys know that they started filming the 3rd movie this week?
Yes!
So Dylan is in Vancouver, in Canada, and they are filming as we speak. And yes. I'll be going to the set in a few weeks, and so I will give Dylan a hug from all of you. He's a very handsome young man.
Choose another question. And then we can turn off the screen. What car do you drive?
What car do I drive? I drive an Audi. I've seen a lot of Audis here. Our taxi was an Audi.
You sell 10 million copies, and you drive an Audi.
Yeah.
Why?
I love Audis. I don't know why.
Why do you love Audis?
Are they just kind of common here? In America, people love Audis.
Really?
They're more of a luxury car in America.
Okay.
And they also have 4-wheel drive. So I live in Utah where it snows a lot.
Yeah.
So Audis are very popular. What should I drive? What do you guys think I should drive?
Range Rover.
Tesla!
My next car might be a Tesla.
I heard you are a Mormon.
Oh, yes.
We don't have a lot of Mormons here in Holland. We don't know anything about it. What's a Mormon?
Oh, it's just another Christian religion that's based in Utah, or it started a long time ago. There's really nothing that different or unique. Or a lot of people think they're weirdos or something, but we're just normal people.
But there's a difference between Catholics and Mormons.
A little bit, but
Tell me a little
but it's
bit.
a Christian church. They believe in Christ and the Bible.
Yeah. It's not like Amish.
No, they live. Like there's a lot of rumors about them, like they're polygamous and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
None of that's true. They just live like normal people.
Yeah, do you think it's difficult to speak about this topic? I see it a little bit.
Oh yeah, I usually don't talk about religion too much, but
Why?
I don't know. I feel like because I like to celebrate everyone, and I don't like to, talk about things that don't include everyone. And, in today's world, a lot of people are either not religious or even offended by religion, and I respect that. And I usually just don't really have it as part of what I don't talk about politics.
Do you use your?
I don't talk about religion.
Does it influence your novels? Do
I
you
think-
use your religion for the novels?
I don't know about my religion, but just I usually, everything you experience in life naturally bleeds into your work, and I usually try to have some kind of underlying moral. I don't try to write books that have a message, but just naturally, usually my characters, they love their families and their friends, and a lot of times, like in The Maze Runner, they became like a family and were fiercely loyal to each other and helped each other and risked their lives for each other. And to me, that's the most religious thing you can do is to love and protect other people.
Yeah. The publisher told us, maybe it's a difficult topic, but I want to ask it.
Yes, anything, that's fine.
The publisher told us you have more than one wife. Is it true?
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I asked it again.
No,
is it really true?
That is completely not true. My wife is here. She would be very surprised to find out I had another wife.
Oh, she told us you lived with 5 wives. So I was really thinking, oh, that's great for that.
No, I can only handle one wife.
Yeah.
No, one wife. In fact, our church doesn't allow multiple marriages.
I identified on the edge of that. But you don't have a message in your book. You don't want to tell the people something with your book.
No, but I think things naturally come through. Like in the Maze Runner, there's a lot about, people trying for the ends to justify the means, like no matter what it takes to get to a point. But it's also a lot about loyalty. And in my new series, I Have Minds, how do you say it in Dutch? Geestesoog. Yes, that.
In the second part, we will try.
Okay. But this one has a lot more about friends and their loyalty to each other, and also about family, because I love to think about artificial intelligence, and what does it mean to be alive? Like at what point we're human, we're alive, we have beating hearts, so we think it's very natural that we love people, that we love each other, that we're good to each other. But if you can create a person in a video game or an artificial intelligence, at what point do they become so human-like that they also start to love? And when are they considered real? And I feel like these books kind of explores a lot of that sort of stuff.
So what's the difference between humans and robots? And
if they both think and feel and are hurt and sad, where does that line get drawn?